What is up, my Nara bees? This is Nara here with the very first legitimate episode of the KBRN Building with Nara. Now, basically, what this series is going to be based upon is my side of the KBRN Entertainment channel. Now, for those of you who don't know, KBRN stands for King B Rock Nara. I, as I said, am Rock Nara, and my friend is King B. What the channel is literally just us two on Terraria, and I am going to be focusing on mainly complicated building aspects, and that is pretty much just a fancy way of saying I build something and show it to you. And I'm pretty much going to be explaining how I built it, what I based it off of, and that's pretty much my side. Now, King B side, basically what he is going to be doing is a Let's Play, his, as he likes to call it, his starting from scratch series. And that's exactly that. He's just going to start a completely new world, a new character, and just start playing Terraria. Now, I'm starting to talk on for too long. I've already been talking for a minute and 15 seconds. So I'm just going to go right into the build. Today's build, as you probably have seen from the title, is called Pigs Gone Wild. And there is actually a legitimate reason for that, and this is pretty much it. This is the build itself. I called it Pigs Gone Wild because it's based off of the whole Three Little Pigs. For those of you who don't know, the one built a straw house, one a brick house, and the one, I believe, a stick house. But they all the houses got blown down by the big bad wolf except for the brick house for obvious reasons. But yeah, we're not going to go into that. But that's basically where the inspiration for this build came from. The one little pig who made a straw house. And this is actually hay. But you know, there's no like actual straw in the actual game, I think. But now I've already explained the purpose of the build and like where I got my inspiration for it. And now also one of the things I'm going to be doing is giving a tour. Now this is a very small house, so the tour isn't going to take very long. Now the original spawn point is like somewhere over here, I believe. But it's not too far from the house. You just go right and find it. So you go in, and there's a living wood loom, I think? Living wood loom? Or, yeah, living loom. That's it. But, so there's that. There's a nice furnace here. These are actually crafting tables with living wood candelabras on top of them. So the candelabras light up the building pretty nice, and the crafting tables double as sort of like a table almost, like an actual table for the candelabras to be on, instead of having this really big table that you see up here. And like this is kind of a big thing to be having all around the house. So I decided to let the crafting benches or workbenches to be the actual little tables because they're nice, small, and they also double as a crafting station. So that's two uses in one. So as this nice little umbrella slime invades the house, so now this video, as I probably said before, is going to be relatively small because the video is basically going to be about the size of the house, and I think there's a hole in the wall there, and I don't really have anything to patch it up with, so that's probably going to annoy me, and I'm probably going to forget about it, but, you know, that's fun, that's okay. So, now there was something else I wanted to say, but I forget what it was. Oh, right, if you watch the first video that me and King B posted together, you would see that I was under a different character. I was under Krieger. Now, this character is actually named Rock Nara, but, you know, I'm trying to figure all of that out, and I'm starting to transfer all my items over, which is why this is all so messy and just messed up. So, yeah, and so I've already explained the name of the build, I've given a tour, and now I can also explain the functions. Now this is a actual livable house, as you can see by Asher the guide here, who has moved in literally halfway during construction as I was building it, but it's not much of a problem. It's just a guide. It's a nice little thing to have around, especially if you want to spawn in the wall of flesh. So but yeah, not only is the house livable, but you can use it because, as I said, there's the workbenches here and a furnace. Now, there's not much room in this, but you can pretty much bring this on to wherever you want. Like, if you wanted to, you can come over here and just extend this all the way over as far as you want. And ironically, actually, there's the living, or not the living wood tree, the gigantic tree, like right next to the build. Now, I'm probably going to make another somewhat similar build to that, using this sort of big tree design. I already made something like that, but I would probably have to edit it before I record for it. So, yeah, for reasons. But, but yeah, that's pretty much going to be all this video is, and all the other videos are going to be. I explain the name, give a tour, explain the functions, just talk about whatever needs to be talked about, and wrapping up this small video here, I would like to say thank you for watching the very first episode of Building with Nara. I would love to see you guys watch the next video posted on Friday by King B, which is going to be his first one. So that's it for now, guys. See you all later.